Standard 10, Subject Geography, Chapter 3, Physiography and Drainage. Dear children, in this video we shall study about physiographic division of Brazil. The physiographic division of Brazil are as follows: the highlands, the great escarpment, the coastal region, the plains, the island groups. The highlands. The southern Brazil is occupied by an extensive plateau. It is differently described as Brazilian highlands or Brazilian shield or Brazilian plateau. The region to the east and south of the Brazilian highlands have an altitude of more than 1000 meter, but in other parts the altitude is between 500 to 1000 meter. The highlands gradually slope towards north and slopes are not very steep. The tributaries of Amazon flowing through this region makes rapids and waterfalls. Towards the north, the slopes are steep but not abrupt. A number of rivers take off from the terminal position of the highlands and flow northwards to meet Atlantic Ocean. Some major rivers like Uruguay, Paraguay and Paraná originate from the southern slopes of the highlands and enter Argentina. Its slope towards the east is steep and it appears in the form of an escarpment. The Great Escarpment. Though it occupies a very small area, the nature of its slope and the effect it has on the climate makes it a separate physiographic region. The eastern side of the highlands is demarcated through the escarpment. In this region, the altitude of the escarpment is 790 meter. In some regions, the height decreases gradually. The escarpment is very steep, particularly from Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre. The escarpment acts as a barrier to the southeast trade winds, giving rise to the rain shadow area in the northeastern part of the highlands. The region to the northeast of this area is called drought quadrilateral. The coasts. Brazil has a coastline of about 7,400 km. One may divide that into two parts, namely northern and eastern coast. The northern coast extends from Amapá province in the north to Rio de Grande do Norte in the east. This can be called as the North Atlantic coast. From there, the eastern coast extends towards the south. The northern coast is characterized by mouths of many rivers, including the Amazon. Therefore, this region is a low-lying region. On this coast lie Marajo Island, Marajo and São Marcos Bays. Marajo is a large coastal island located between the mouths of river Amazon and river Tocantins. The eastern coast receives large number of smaller rivers. The only major river which meets the Atlantic Ocean here is São Francisco. The Brazilian coast is characterized by a large number of beaches and some dunes complexes. The Brazilian coast is protected in some areas by coral reefs and atoll island. The plains. The plains in Brazil are confined of two areas, namely the Amazon basin in the north and Paraguay-Paraná source region in the southwest. Amazon plains lying between the two highlands form the largest plain land of Brazil. Amazon plains lying in the northern part of Brazil generally slopes eastwards. The Amazon basin is quite wide in the west and it is narrow eastward. As the river approaches the Atlantic Ocean, the width of the plains increases. These are mostly forested areas and largely inaccessible due to frequent flooding and dense undergrowth. Most of the Amazon plains are covered by the tropical rainforest. The other plains in Brazil are located to the southwestern part of the highlands. They form the source region of Paraguay and Paraná rivers. The source region of Paraguay slopes towards the south while the source region of Paraná slopes towards the southwest. Pantanal is one of the largest wetlands in the world. It lies towards the southwest part of the highland areas. Islands. Besides the mainland, some islands are also included in Brazil. They can be classified into coastal island and marine islands. Most of the coastal islands have formed due to deposition. Marine islands were a part of the mainland. They are more than 300 km away from the mainland in the Atlantic Ocean. These islands are mostly rocky and they are on the top of the submerged mountains. The islands near the coast of South Atlantic Ocean are coral island and they are called atolls. In next video we shall continue with drainage system of Brazil and India. Thank you.